This right here is the new Estee Lauder concealer. It's called Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. It claims 24 hours of hydration and 24 hours of oil control. If this is in your cart, don't check it out. Watch this review because I'm going to do a deep dive and tell you if it's worth your money or not. So I went out and bought this concealer. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory. My mother-in-law is a makeup artist, and when I was just starting out in the beauty world, I knew every single foundation that's launching, but I did not know anything about cult favorites, like those foundations which makeup artists like. She put me on to Double Wear. My shade is 5N1 and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on my face. The days I'm doing interviews, the days I'm filming on set, the days when I cannot risk my makeup looking bad, Estee Lauder Double Wear. When in doubt, you go the route of Double Wear. I got three different shades of the concealer: 4C for brightening my under eyes, and 5N and 5.5N because the neutral shades on my face, just as a regular concealer, looks great. This is the first impression of the applicator. Okay, big applicator. This applicator is created to contour your face also, so you can use a darker shade to bronze and contour as well. This feels like a full coverage concealer. It is super light and it feels very, very cool on the skin. This is the shade 5N. I want to see how this blends out under my eyes. I need coverage, I need a matte, and I need hydration. Yes to coverage. It is soft matte and it feels very, very cooling and feels very, very soft. Like that looks like hydrated skin. Like, look at that. If you're 35 and above, you might want to look into this because first impression, this is not heavy. It's actually quite light, but it's giving full coverage and it feels hydrating and it is oil control. Yes, you start appreciating different aspects of a concealer as you start growing older. And now I'm looking for those which says hydrating. Okay, here's a super close up that added one more layer of coverage without making my skin look too cakey. Now this is a shade 4C, which is much cooler and it does have a rosy undertone, and that's the reason I picked it up because I have neutral warm skin and I like my under eyes bright but at the same time not too yellow. That a little bit just to highlight, like it feels super cooling. This is my second layer of concealer, by the way, and the way this is blending, it just feels like skin, but like a full coverage skin. I mean, as of now, I don't see any creasing or caking. Before I set my face, I want to share that it dries down soft matte and it dries down quick, so I can see how it takes care of the oil. There is no creasing or caking and the under eyes actually look very flawless. But powder is where the magic happens, and this has to work with powder. Going in directly with the powder puff. This cannot break, crease, or separate as soon as powder hits it. Look at that. The lines are there, but look at that. No creasing, no caking, no separating. Hydrating concealer that's oil control and works well with powders and builds beautifully to give you full coverage. Like this is full glam. Okay. Okay. Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. 30 shades. That's what they have. If you have loved and liked this, use this with this because it gives you blurred under eyes. Very, very blurring. Soft matte finish. Hydrating on touch and then it settles into a soft matte finish. I can tell that this is going to absorb the oil and stay like this for a very, very long time. If you have dry skin, hydrate your under eyes properly before using this because it's important that you don't layer a matte concealer on top of dry under eyes. Is this good? I think this is excellent. If you are 35 and above and wrinkles and creases have just started appearing and you're a full glam person, you might want to look into this. It's giving you a full glam without the dry under eyes, without the creasing under eyes, without the flaking under eyes. 30 shades. I use two different shades and double the amount of concealer, and the way this looks, wow. And it's supposed to be transfer proof, so nothing transferred. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's all I'm going to say.